y'all, it's Macdaddyjaah, and we back again with another video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. And y'all already know why, because it's what is motherfucking free, period. So y'all, let's get into the story time. So boom. So when I first moved up here, right, y'all, I moved up here with April, y'all. I moved up here with April. April was just kind of slow at times, like anyways. So y'all, I moved up here with April, and we had got an apartment. Instead of moving it into a dorm, we moved into like a student apartments or whatever. So we was each other's roommate. It was nobody else. It was a 2-1 or whatever. So we both had our own room, and then we just shared the bathroom, right? I started working at this place, right, and we started getting cool with some of the co-workers that worked there, whatever. It started like, okay, I was on the fence side. When I first got there, I wasn't talking to nobody. Like, people, they would come ask me questions, this is that, and I'm just like, bitch, mind your business, leave me alone, don't talk to me. I don't want to talk, leave me alone, that type of thing. And then y'all, so boom, April, on the other hand, she wanted to be friendly. She wanted to make friends and stuff like that. And me personally, when I moved up here, I did not want to make no friends. Like, I ain't really care to meet nobody. Like, and me, usually I'm like the more social one. Like, I get to talking to everybody. I still am, but it just was, I don't know, like, I feel like I need to learn my environment before I be trying to meet people. And then they be like, oh, we can do this, we can do that, or this is that. Look, I don't need all that. I need to know what's going on around me first. So boom. So then y'all, we got cool with this one girl. Y'all, we gonna give her the name. We got cool with Lemonade. So we would work night shifts. Sometimes we would work mid. Mid shift is like the afternoons. Night shift, of course, obviously overnight or whatever. Mornings in the morning, right? So our schedule basically was the same, because we had the same like school schedule, in the sense like our classes was around the same time, but just different classes. So boom, y'all. So on night shift, we would be working with what's her name? We would be working with Lemonade or whatever, and we started getting cool with her. That's how we ended up getting cool with her. We started working more and more with her or whatever. And at first, when I first met Lemonade, like, Lemonade was like, how old you is? And I just looked at her like, girl, what? Like, you don't say, hey, how you doing, or nothing. It's just Lemonade. Like, Lemonade, please. So, but yeah, I ended up gradually start talking to her. But Lemonade used to always tell me that I was mean. But I used to tell her, I'm not mean. I'm just very observant. I'm not finna be in here in y'all face and I don't know y'all. I'm finna watch y'all, see what's going on, see who y'all is. Then I think about if I want to be in your face talking to you or whatever. Like, that's the type I am. One night, maybe it was like before we went to work or whatever. Maybe before we was going to work. And Lemonade was like, y'all, like, her face was like, red, like when you sleepy, like your face be, yeah, you know what I'm saying, y'all know what I'm saying. But that's how she was looking. Like, she looked like she ain't had sleep in about 12 days. So I'm like, Lemonade, like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's up with you, girl? So basically, Lemonade had been sleeping in her car. So I guess she'll go, like, when we get off work or whatever, like, she had been sleeping in her car for 2 days. And in those 2 days, we had work with Lemonade. So I'm like, why? I'm like, Lemonade, why you didn't say something or whatever? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, dang, Lemonade, like, why you didn't say nothing? And April, like, for real? Oh my God. Da 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 da. So I'm like, damn, that was fucked up. Like, damn. So Lemonade was like, yeah, y'all, I just been sleeping in my car so I can find somewhere to go, but I just can't do it. I just can't deal with her right now. And I'm just like, damn, like, that's crazy. Like, oh my God, like, I'm feeling bad, y'all. I was feeling bad because it was like, dang, like, the situation was fucked up. So, excuse me, y'all. So, April was like, well, you can come sleep on our couch or whatever, like, we wouldn't mind. You can come sleep on our couch and for a few days or so, or you can we have a blow up mattress if you want to sleep in one of our rooms or whatever. We can you know what, matter of fact, we all gonna sleep in my room. You can sleep in my bed, and then Lemonade, she has a blow up mattress in her room. We gonna blow it up for you or whatever, because y'all, we got off before her. Like, we worked mid shifts or something like that, and I think she worked that night or whatever. So in my head, I'm like, April, we just met this bitch. April, we just met this bitch. We just met this bitch. Like, not saying like I wouldn't help her, but it's like, this how I see it. This the way I see it, y'all. So I feel like, for one, we are just moving up here. At the time, or was we? Yeah, we was just getting up here. We ain't even been in our house 90 days. We ain't even been here 90 days. So why you know what I'm saying? We still getting to know these people. We haven't even been here 90 days. So how are you going to invite somebody in our house that we're just not meeting? We met this bitch at work. We don't know anything about these bitch besides what we see at work and what we probably talk about, goofy play, whatever. She was cool or whatever. Like, she was a cool person to have over, whatever. Like, they used to smoke or whatever, and then she used to go home, like, or like, we'll get food or whatever, and that's just that. But me personally, she was a cool person to hang out with. But for you to be living with me, ho, I don't even know you. I'm still getting to know you, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't being mean about it, but it's just, I don't know you like that. So I'm like, okay, you know, but that's in my head, y'all. But I'm just like, you know what? Okay, whatever. So, because I'm like, that is for the, like, damn, that was me. Like, damn, you know? Like, and I had just got out of something like that, too. So, So, anyways, y'all. She was like, April was like, you know, give her your key. You know, you always be with me, because, y'all, I didn't have a car at the time. We used to always drive, well, or I used to drive April car. Basically, it was like me and April was sharing a car or whatever. So, basically, on my keychain, it was only my key. My room key and my mailbox key. That's it. That was it, my keychain. So, oh, besides like them little fuzzy balls and stuff to make it look like it's full. But anyways, y'all. So I give her my key, and then that night I blew up the mattress or whatever. When she came in, she came and laid on the mattress or whatever. But then she was like, she's just gonna lay on the couch, because the couch was way, you know, the couch was way more adjustable. Like, you know, it's way more comfortable. So it was like a day or two had went by or whatever. So I'm sitting on the couch, y'all, and I'm like, Lemonade, like, I'm like, dang, like, what your brother said about it, like, what your sister said about it, like, or whatever. And basically she was like, oh no, I only have brothers, I don't have any sisters. So I'm like, oh, okay, or whatever. And basically she was like, oh, she don't fool with none of her family. She was like, she don't fool with none of her family. So I'm just like, you know, okay, whatever, just listening or whatever. So y'all, basically the girl was only supposed to be staying, Lemonade was only supposed to be staying a few days. If she would have stayed a week, I would have been okay with that. But not, but y'all, she ended up staying for 2 months, y'all. So we was with her for 2 months. So let's get into that, right? So everything started to go downhill with motherfucking Lemonade. So the first incident, y'all, okay, so Lemonade told me and April that she was going to cook for us or whatever. She was going to make breakfast. Like, you know, you can't go wrong with breakfast or whatever. So basically she was like, oh, she's going to make breakfast for us or whatever when she wake up in the morning. So this was, okay, Lemonade used to sleep until like 6, 7 at night. Then she'll be up all night. So she basically sleep through the morning and afternoon and be up all night type thing. So April was like, you hungry? I'm just like, you gonna wait on her to cook? She was just like, I'm gonna just get started on the food. I'm gonna just cook the bacon and eggs or whatever, like, or the grits or whatever she said. Basically she was gonna start it. And I sat on the couch, y'all. I'm sitting on this end, and y'all, Lemonade is sleep on the other end or whatever. Sprawled out, like, when I mean legs open, everything open. She really sleeping, y'all. So I'm sitting down. I'm just like, I just feel like, y'all, Lemonade was a yell. The bitch used to yell all the time. So all I know is Lemonade smelt that bacon from that pan, and her eyes flew open. And y'all, Lemonade had some real big ass eyes. Like, her shit was like big. So she woke up and she was like, didn't I say that I was going to cook or whatever? Like, I kind of felt her frustration. Like, bitch, if I bought the food to cook in the morning, why are you opening the shit that I bought if I said I was going to cook it? So I kind of felt what she was, I felt that. But April was just like, oh, I still seen you asleep. I was just getting started for you or whatever. And I have a waffle maker or whatever. You know, I can make the waffles in there. And Lemonade like, no, friend, you missing the point. You're missing the point. I bought the food so I can cook it. Not for you to go in the kitchen and plate in the food. I was going to actually cook that food for y'all. So me, I'm sitting here like, every time somebody talk. So, but y'all, me, I never really got into it with Lemonade or whatever. I was more of the middleman or whatever. So, what's her name? Lemonade and April used to always argue. Lemonade, yeah, they used to always argue, or they used to always get into it or whatever. So, y'all, that was one incident. So, y'all, when we came back from Christmas, mind y'all, she had already been there a month, right? And she was only giving us $200. So she was giving me $100, and she was giving April $100 to go towards her rent or whatever. So basically that's $200. Now me, I felt like we needed more money than that, considering the fact that, for one, or we could have just had her paying the electric bill, because she was the one, basically, she felt like she slept in the living room or whatever. So basically her and April used to kind of like fight over the thermostat. So April wanted cold, but Lemonade wanted hot. So if it's cold outside, Lemonade will put the heat on 80 or 80, 81, 82, and April would come in there and turn it down to like 77, 76. Like, it was just a battle. Or like for the AC, April put AC on 68, but Lemonade come put it on 75 type thing. Like, it used to be up, down, up, down, up, down. And me, I just used to be like, you know what, I'm just let them have that. So when we came back from Christmas, right, April had brought her dog inside while Lemonade was asleep. But Lemonade liked the April dog. Like, she really did like the dog. It was cool. It was whatever, right? So April got mad. I mean, Lemonade had got mad because April dog jumped on her while she was asleep and basically scratched her. So Lemonade went off like, why the fuck would you bring him in here without a leash on? And this isn't, like, basically, like, she just went off. And I'm just like, what the fuck her problem is? So when I came inside, I was like, what's up or whatever. She was like, nah, I ain't in the mood right now because she came here with this dog and this and that or whatever. So me, I just was like, you know what, I see that you kind of mad right now, so I'm just gonna leave you alone because you say the wrong thing to me or whatever. We gonna have it out for no reason. When we came back home from Christmas break or whatever, I felt like Lemonade's attitude towards us started to switch, because Lemonade was older than us. We were 18, 19 at the time, and she was like 33, 32. 32, 33, around that era or whatever. But I felt like her attitude started to change to where it felt like instead of her living with us, we was living with her. Like, she want to regulate everything. She want to talk about the thermostat, when the bitch being too loud, this, that. And mind you, y'all, she slept on the couch. Now, this how I see it. We can all be accommodate to each other, but I can't sit here and try to accommodate. Okay, for one, we all used to work overnights or whatever. Remember I said, like, okay, we had times when we worked the mid shifts, and we had times when we worked night shifts. We get off on night shift at 5 in the morning. Now, if you're sleep till, like, you know, if you're sleeping past 12 o'clock, maybe I'll push it to like 1 o'clock, you know. But if you're still asleep at 2 o'clock or whatever, you need to get up, or you need to go get in a bed or whatever, because people want to walk, you know, walk around, sit in the living room, watch TV or anything like that, you know. So you need to, the whole house can't sit here and be quiet because you still trying to sleep till 6 and 7 at night. Like, that's not going to work. What you mean? No. And then, like, when we open the door, she would be mad. Like, open the front door, like, leave out. Oh, she'll be like, why y'all slamming the door, this, that, and it's like, you know, this door heavy, you know it's gonna slam. Like, what's your problem? Like, it would be like the littlest stuff. And then I felt like, okay, you know what, girl, I just really kind of like stopped saying much to her, because I felt like you just doing a little bit too much. Like, you're just doing too much. So y'all, so she would have company come over or whatever, well, no problem. We never had a problem with any of that at all. Like, we never did. But y'all, I kind of felt some type of way, because I'm like, April, like, you just invited this girl in here, and it felt like she just trying to take over. Like, she only give us $200, y'all. And this is why I keep bringing up the $200, right? Because for one, like I already explained, I already felt like the $200 wasn't enough anyways. Because, okay, me and April are putting food in the refrigerator, right? Right. So if we're putting food in the refrigerator, and Lemonade, you eating up everything, this, that, or whatever, I feel like if you're going to be eating out this refrigerator, you need to be helping us put, you know, money into this grocery. Like, we need groceries. And then y'all, my sister ended up moving in with us. She was sleeping in my room or whatever, because, you know, her dorm, she was living in the dorm. I didn't live in the dorm. So yeah, that's basically how that went. But y'all, April had kind of pissed me off when it came down to my sister moving in or whatever, because my sister, like, I didn't have a problem with her moving in, but I felt like she just was like, oh, I'm finna move in. Like, and it was like, no, you need to ask me, can you move in with me while you waiting on your dorm? Like, of course I'm gonna let you live with me, but at the same time, don't be trying to drop it on me like, oh, I'm finna move in, and then that's gonna be that. Like, oh, until my, like, no, ask, just be courteous, just ask or whatever. But y'all, I felt like April was kind of like, oh, if she move in here, she gonna help pay bills and this and that, and I'm like, bitch, you doing a little bit too much about my sister, because you ain't doing too much about this bitch that you let just come move in here with us. We don't even know this bitch for real. Like, how the fuck we know she ain't no, you know what I'm saying, no serial killer, and then, like, we're just not meeting her. You been knowing me and my sister, like, or like when my sister would come over or whatever, like, we had a lot of laundry detergent and stuff like that. And it was one particular time my auntie had gave me some wash detergent and stuff, but my sister needed some. And our closet was like, our linen closet and everything was already filled. So I gave her some. Like, I just gave my sister some. She needs some. Like, I feel like if it was the other way around, you would give your sister some. And she was like, well, she just be coming over here taking. I'm like, I don't give a damn. Because if it was your motherfucking people, you would give, bitch, you would give them the clothes off your back. Like, don't do too much when it come out to mine. So my sister was the one who was really, like, ain't gonna lie, she worked at Walmart. So she would be the one, like, she'll get juices or get this, like, little stuff. She'll be the one to get the little stuff while she at work or whatever and bring it home. So, like, little juices or ham and cheese and stuff like that, she was the one who was really, like, bringing it home to us or whatever. Like, you know, just the little stuff. So, Now, Lemonade, on the other hand, Lemonade never used to pass up no money for nothing. Like, nothing. It was just them $200, and that was just that. Now, when we cook, Lemonade will be like, oh, well, what her play that, this, that, or whatever. But when Lemonade hungry, Lemonade will go get her food and then come back and eat, right? So it was one particular day, one night, me and my sister, we was hungry. We both was broke as hell or whatever. Like, y'all, this is my first year, you know, first semester college. Like, y'all, I had to get used to bills, this, like, my budgeting was not really budgeting, because I was trying to live above my budget, and I was hurting myself in the process. But I don't do that no more. I'm a rich girl now. But anyways, so y'all, Me and my sister was like, okay, we finna go get some McDonald's. You know, McDonald's got the $3 bundle deal or whatever. You know, you get the sandwich and the fry or whatever. So that's what we was gonna go get, because that's what them $3 was gonna get, and my bonus check was only $5 anyways. So them other $2 was gonna get spared for another day. So me and my sister going to McDonald's, but before we walked out the door, y'all, we asked, we was telling what's her name, we was telling April, and we was telling Lemonade, like, y'all, we finna go to McDonald's or whatever. So April was like, oh, I'm give y'all my money because I want to get something too. So y'all, mind y'all, we right here standing here by the door, and April and Lemonade is sitting right here on the couch. Like, the couch is right there by the door. So I go get April purse, and she give me the money, so we leave, and then we come back. So y'all, when we come back, me and my sister in my room, and we just sitting there just eating. Like, we just chilling, we eating, talking, whatever. So Lemonade had an attitude. So Lemonade gonna bust in my room and was like, that's green as fuck what y'all did. Why y'all tried to go hide? Why y'all tried to slickly leave and go to McDonald's or whatever? Y'all know my car not working. Why y'all didn't ask me if I wanted some? I said, girl, I sat there. We sat there at the front door. You was sitting right there. We literally said we're going to McDonald's. I said, what did April do? April said, oh, I'm trying to get I was like, April said, oh, y'all going, you know, I'm finna give you my money, can you get me this, can you get me that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the little stuff, like, what's your problem? So I was like, if you really wanted something, you would have said something. I said nobody should have to say, oh, do you want something from McDonald's? I simply said I was going. So if you wanted something from McDonald's, then you would have said, oh, get me this or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So I felt like she was already mad about her car. So she had pissed me off. And she was like, y'all still could have said something. I said, you were sitting right there by the door. Your arm was on the arm of the couch. You're leaning like this on the couch. How the fuck could you not hear me? I'm standing over you talking. Exactly. It makes no sense. So y'all, she was mad. She was mad about that, and she probably talked to me for like a day or two. But you think I give a fuck? No, not one bit. So y'all, she ended up back talking to me or whatever. I think she asked me something about work or something like that, y'all. And that's how it went. Now, boom. So we kept getting into it. Like, well, I ain't gonna say we, but her and April, y'all, kept getting into it with each other because, you know, Lemonade thinks she know everything. She just feel like she know everything under the sun, or anything somebody say, it don't sound right if it didn't come from her. And it's just like, who the fuck are you? So I had talked to April one day in the car, like, we was doing DoorDash and whatever. So I told her, like, okay, so when does she plan on leaving? Like, I'm not trying to kick her out, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, you've been here for 2 months now, and I know you got some money saved up. So what are you gonna do about the apartment? Now, what made me ask April this was because just before we had went out to go do DoorDash, we were sitting on the couch, and Lemonade and April was talking about apartments and stuff. Now, Lemonade was telling us that she was looking for a 1-1. She has dolls, like she wants somewhere for her area. She want an area for her dolls, all type of stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever, that's fine, whatever. So now these one apartments she ended up getting denied for, because I guess she had to make 3 times her income, and she didn't make that. So I'm like, okay, but that was just on the first one. After that first one, like, denied her, she never looked again. So that's what made me in the car. I'm like, so what's she doing about the apartment? Mind y'all, I didn't have the girl number. I only talked to her because she was living with us. Like, she was more of April's friend, if y'all get what I'm saying. Like, we both was cool with her, but she was more of her friend. So she was like, I don't know. Basically, she got denied, and I'm just gonna ask her, well, what's her head? I'm like, she was like, are you getting tired of her? I was like, it's not necessarily I'm getting tired of her, but I feel like we just moved up here, and I haven't even had time to enjoy my own space before somebody else is now invading my space. You feel me? And then I was telling her, like, the little stuff that she does or whatever, like, I get that she's older, but I feel like she be trying to little girl us. Like, I'm not a little girl. I mean, I really was a little girl. You're like 18, 19. But in my head, I'm not a little girl. Why? I got my own house. I pay all my bills by myself. That's not a little girl. That's a grown-ass woman. So, boom. So, I'm sitting here like, yeah, I ain't feeling all that. Like, it's whatever. So, when it came time to clean it up, y'all, this was another pet peeve of mine. When it came time to clean it up, I was the only one really cleaning up. Now, April was the type, she just feels like, you know, you need to clean up after yourself, whatever. I do too, but April was more the type, like, she would leave trash. Like, if the trash is overflowing, instead of taking the trash out on your way out the door, she would put it on the side of the garbage. So basically, it's like, now it's creating like a, you know, trash line or whatever. And I'm like, no, April, you need to take that fucking trash out. Like, that shit looks horrible. Or April was the type, like, she would use pots and stuff, but she would sit it in the sink. Like, she would not wash them when she got done with them, and she would leave them in there for days. I don't mean like a day or two. I mean like maybe like a week or two. She'll just leave the dishes there, and I'll be like, April, bitch, it's about that time. You need to go bust some studs. So I was more the type, like, I'll just get up and sweep, or I'll just get up and mop so the house can smell fresh. Like, that's just me. And in our apartment, I didn't have any rug in my room. I had towel. So I would always sweep out my room on my off days, or like before work, or I just mop out my room. And I have a wax warmer, and I always turn it on. And the way I had my room, it was decorated so cute, and it was so comfortable. So when I got home, all I did was, like, you know, take off my shoes, go get in the shower, come lay in my bed, and I'm just comfortable. I feel good. You feel me? So one day we was cleaning up, well, I was cleaning up. April was at work, and me and Lemonade was home because we both had to go to work that night. Now, I had took a nap, and I probably woke up around, maybe I had to be to work maybe like 9 o'clock ish. So I got up like 5, 6 ish or whatever, and I started doing my daily routine. I started washing some of my clothes, you know, washing a few of my work clothes. I started folding them up, cleaning up my room, doing what I do. That's just me. And y'all, Lemonade always sat on the couch and smoked weed. That's all she did. She gonna smoke. So she was watching the Wayne brothers or whatever, and I had started, once I got done with my room, I started taking care of the bathroom. Now, Lemonade was the type that she, okay, y'all, Lemonade used to always scream up and down at work that she has OCD, and she used to hard down yell when stuff was like not right at work. Like, I mean, if it's a drink on the floor, not a drink, but if it's a cup or a utensil on the floor or something like that, she would really be like, oh my God, who dropped this? Or like when it came time to clean up at night, she want to be the one to do the floor, sweep and mop or whatever. She'll be like, y'all, this is not clean. Like, she'll really be, or like the paper, she'll really try to stack them nice and neat. So I'm like, when she first came, I'm like, okay, at least I know we're not living with nobody that's dirty. Now, she's the reason why if anybody to this day say that they have OCD, I look at them funny as fuck. I'm gonna look at you like, you got OCD. You got OCD. Like, that's I swear, she's the reason why. So y'all, Lemonade was the type to always wear panty liners. So even when her period is not on, she was the type to wear panty liners or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, she gave us a reason why, but I don't really think I want to tell the reason, like, cause like, ugh. But anyways, so we had a problem where, I ain't gonna say it was a problem, but it was a problem. Hush, Lola. But anyways, y'all, so we had a problem where when I would come in the bathroom, it would smell like somebody's, you know, girl part. But I used to be like, this bathroom smelled like coochie, y'all. It smelled like coochie. And I'm like, why this bathroom starting to smell like this? So Lemonade made a comment and tried to make it seem like it was my sister, like, oh, y'all know we wasn't smelling it until she got here or whatever. And I'm like, no, I don't think it was her, bitch. I lived with this bitch all these years. I never smelled her cootie cat in no bathroom. So they was like, yeah, they was trying to convince me it was my sister. I'm like, no, it's not her. Fuck y'all, it's not her. I don't care what you say, it's not her. So I went to clean the bathroom because, y'all, that's when I used to have my rag hanging in the bathroom and stuff. And even when I went to go use the bathroom, I would smell like, I ain't gonna say I was putting my nose people rats, but I, like, you know, see, like, or I go in there and go like this to see if I could smell something, like what is this smell, where's it coming from? It had me thinking like it was in the walls or something, like the smell, like I don't know what I was thinking. So I ended up cleaning the bathroom, right? Y'all, remember I said Lemonade used to wear penny liners, right? So what the smell was the bathroom garbage. It was the bathroom garbage. So Lemonade would throw her pads and her panty liners in the bathroom garbage. Now me, with my periods on, I don't throw any of that stuff in the bathroom. I feel like the bathroom garbage is really used for like when you're throwing, like, you know, the tissue roll or like the napkin roll or like a razor maybe, or like the toothbrush pack or whatever. Or when that's what I feel like it's used for. I feel like you shouldn't be throwing your pads in there because I just don't feel like you should. I don't feel like that's right. Like, just don't do that. I feel like we just gonna get past that. But anyways, I don't do that. So I'm like, when I picked up the garbage, I was like, this fucking garbage is it's her. It stank. Like, y'all, it stank. So I'm like, this where the smell coming from. But for it to be so close to my nose and I smelled it, it was like, it was so funky. So I'm like, this nothing. I'm looking at the garbage, it's nothing but them damn penny liners in there. The only person who wear penny liners is Lemonade Sour Lemon Pussy. Yes, it's only her. So y'all, I go to throw it away, mind y'all, while I'm cleaning up, y'all, Lemonade just watching me. She'll look over and look at me and go back to smoking, watching TV or whatever. So I came out the bathroom with it, but I had a big, like, the garbage bag on the floor, so I would just dump everything in there. So I know she seen like me dumping in there and all her stuff, like the stuff, it was on top. So she was like, oh, you clean it up or whatever. You think that bitch got up and helped me? No, she did not. So I'm like, yeah, I'm telling her, yeah, the smell in the bathroom, it was getting me, like, so I just had to go in there and clean up because I feel like it needs cleaning. So she was just like, yeah, it did, da 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 da. She was like, I was trying to see who was gonna clean the bathroom because I had cleaned. And y'all, the only time I ever seen, yeah, I promise, the only time I ever seen Lemonade clean a bathroom or scrub a tub is if she was trying to take a sit down shower. That was it. And y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, Lemonade, I never really seen Lemonade get in the shower or until, you know, she was finna go trick or whatever. So she'll go wash up or whatever, go trick, and then she'll come back or whatever. Even for work, like, I used to watch this girl go to sleep with her work clothes on, like from the night before. So let's say we closed the night before. Remember I said she don't get up till like 6 or 7, and she would have to be to work at 8 or 9 o'clock or whatever. So she'll sleep all the way up until it's time for her to go to work again, and she'll just get up and put back on her shoes and go to work. So she's not changing her shirt, her pants, her shoes, her drawers. She's not changing nothing. She literally put back on. She takes off the shoes and put shoes back on just to go back to work with the same stuff on, type thing. Like, I rarely really seen her get in the tub. So yeah, I'm cleaning the bathroom. So then I'm like, yeah, I'm cleaning up, whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, I can smell the bleach, da 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 da. In my head, I'm like, bitch, is you gonna come help me, or you gonna clean that living room? Like, and she slept in the living room. So it was, to me, it was just kind of like, you sleep in the living room, so the living room should always be swept and mopped, and the couches should always supposed to be put up the par because you're the only one who really be in here. But you think that was the case? No. So I'm sweeping all the stuff out the bathroom to the living room so I can get it all up together. Instead of sweeping here, then here. No, I'm just going to sweep it all up into one pile. So I go to lift up the rug in the living room, and you know, getting like, let's say like any dog hair or anything under there or anything, I'm just trying to make sure I get it up. So I go sweeping around the couch and stuff like that. So y'all, she made this comment. She was like, I see who's the cleaner one out of you and April. And I was like, what you mean? And she was like, you're the cleaner one out of you and April. Because I was like, why? I said, you think so? Why so? Oh, even though I was, but still, it was just like, what made you say that? And she was like, oh, because she was like, as long as I've been here, I see you get up and clean up before she do. I see you get up and wipe stuff down before she do. And she was like, and I can tell when you're the one to clean up something because it always smells fresh. She was like, I'm not saying that April don't know how to clean up or anything like that, but your cleaning seems more fresh, or it has a better smell. So I was just like, yeah, I'm just like, well, we two different people or whatever. Like, I don't know what April be doing or whatever. Like, I don't know what April be doing. But all I know is when I clean up, I like it to smell fresh. So I'm going sweeping, whatever. Now I started to turn on the light in the kitchen. So I went to put the garbage. Remember I told y'all April had garbage all on the side. Like, she was the type to really like she'll bring garbage out her room, she'll put it on the side of the garbage that's in the kitchen instead of taking it out. So it'll be like a few bags of this, a McDonald's bag, this, a Waffle House bag, anything. And it's just like, girl, take that shit to the fucking, take that shit outside. What are you doing? So I go to get another big bag, you know, the garbage bags or whatever, and I'm throwing everything that she got on the side in this bag, and I'm tying up the other one that's already in the garbage or whatever. So it's like we got like 3 bags going on here or whatever. So I'm putting them by the doors and putting a fresh bag in the garbage can. So I'm looking at the dishes in the sink, and I go to take them out. So I'm making fresh dish water and everything. So what's the name? Yeah, I'm going to go, yeah, I'm making the dishwater or whatever. So I was like, I'm not going to have time to wash your dishes before work. I'll just wash them after work. So Lemonade was like, no, you're not going to wash those dishes. April going to wash those dishes when she get home. She was like, I get to work before you. I'm going to let her know when she get home, she going to wash them dishes. Because she the one that like to cook. She the one that like to cook and do this and do that. You see them knobs on the, she was like, you see those knobs on the oven, on the stove. It's not wiped off, it's smeared this that. Like, she just talking shit. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. So y'all, tell me why Lemonade went to work and embarrassed April and was like, oh, we got a surprise for you because we done cleaned up. Who the fuck is we? Who the fuck is we? Because last time I checked, I cleaned up by myself. The only thing that Lemonade did, the only thing she did was she took one of those big ass bags out. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this bag out while I'm, bitch, you didn't clean up nothing. She didn't clean up anything. So she went in there selling April out like she was the mama of the house. So when I got to work, April was mad and was like, why Lemonade came up here talking about some I need to wash dishes and this and that. I was like, I don't know why she said. I told her basically what happened. Like, I was cleaning up the bathroom, I swept or whatever, I didn't get a chance to mop or do the kitchen or whatever, and basically she was talking shit like you need to wash the dishes because you was the bitch who be having all the dishes in the sink. It was very much true though, but still she didn't have to go that hard. So Lemonade was like, I mean not Lemonade, but April was like, well, I'm gonna wash when I get home, but she don't tell me what the fuck to do and da. I'm like, I agree with you though. I ain't gonna lie, I do agree with you. Like, she didn't have to come in and say that. She could have said that, like, you know, to you, but not in front of everybody. Like, why is you doing that? So that pissed April off. Like, that really pissed April the fuck off. So later on that night, me and let me back up. Let me scratch y'all. So we end up getting the light bill and stuff. Remember I told y'all Lemonade and April was the motherfuckers that used to go back and forth with this thermostat. One of them gonna turn it down, the other one gonna turn it all the way up, the other one gonna turn it all the way down, the other one gonna turn it all the way back up. So y'all, we end up getting, y'all, mind y'all, this little 2-bedroom apartment probably was like, it probably was like 675 square feet, like around that. It was no more than 700 square feet. So you know that's a small 2-1. It's very small. So We get the bill, and our bill is like $323 or something like that for this little ass apartment. $323. And that was the lights, water, sewer, everything. But basically the electricity bill itself was already over $200. So in the group chat, it was me, Lemonade, my sister, and I. And April, wait, me, Lemonade, my sister. Oh, my sister. Oh, y'all know April, that bitch. So April got in a group chat and basically sent a screenshot of it and was like, everybody gonna have to contribute to this bill because this is ridiculous. Me and y'all cannot be paying this bill by ourselves. $300. Everybody lives here or whatever. And I'm like, I don't even touch the bitch. So if it was to me, that bitch would always be off. Bitch, your ass better bundle up or turn on the fan. So I'm like, okay, whatever. We letting April go off. So my sister said okay, and Lemonade said okay. So they helped us. We split the bill 4 ways or whatever. So anyways, y'all. So the type of environment that we had at work, everybody used to always play. Like, everybody played around. We always talk shit about each other. Like, bitch, we used to be cracking on each other hard in that bitch. But everybody be cool about it or whatever, right? So this particular night or whatever, we got into it because, you know, I'm talking my shit to Lemonade, and Lemonade just switched out of nowhere like, girl, keep my name out your mouth, this that whatever. And I'm like, Lemonade, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm like, it's not that serious. You know, we always been here playing. Like, what's your fucking problem? Like, you just do too fucking much, Lemonade. So Lemonade called herself not talking to me. So me and Lemonade was not fucking talking to each other. Like, when I was at home, I would not talk to that bitch. When she was there, I was not talking to her. When she see me, she not talking to me. I don't give a damn. So within, I think, the next day or so, Lemonade did not come home that night, and I didn't give a damn. I came home and told April, like, bitch, this bitch Lemonade really tried me at work and almost got slapped the shit out of, because I feel like, don't come playing with me. Like, especially if you know that's how everybody play. I feel like if you're not in the mood, just be like, you know, hey, you know, y'all ain't in the mood or whatever. Like, we gonna respect you and we gonna leave you alone. But I felt like she just did entirely too much. So I go to work and Lemonade came up there or whatever, and she was trying to get something to drink. So one of the other crew members gave her something to drink, because I wasn't finna give her nothing. Like, bitch, fuck you. So Lemonade went back home, and yeah, Lemonade went back to the house, and basically she gave April my house key. She gave her my house key, and she was like, I was trying to give her back her house key or whatever, but she still didn't want to talk to me or whatever. And basically she was like, she's just not gonna be living there no more with us or whatever. So that was just the end of it. But me personally, I felt like this is what it was. Lemonade and her mom had got back cool or whatever. So I felt like Lemonade wanted to move back in with her mom. Now, if you want to move back in with your mom, that's all you had to say was like, oh, you know, y'all, thank y'all for letting me live here, but I'm finna go back live with my mom or whatever. But I felt like she took a little tiny baby ass situation and she tried to blow it up. Like, so basically that little ass situation basically was her way of saying that she was leaving. Well, I'm finna leave because this that. Girl, what? If you knew you wanted to leave, then just say that. Like, you didn't have to make it seem like we was beefing. You was leaving because we were beefing. We wasn't even beefing. It was just a simple fact that until you get your mind right, we're not gonna be talking. So yeah. So y'all, that was pretty much it. No, it wasn't. But yeah, y'all, she ended up moving back in with her mom or whatever, but she ended up moving back out. They got into it again, whatever. Some more crazy shit that had happened. But basically, this is the end of this story, y'all. Ain't gonna lie, I was very happy that she ended up leaving. But for any of y'all who's new to college, you know, or anything like that, this is a learning experience. Do not let anybody move in your fucking house, especially if you do not know them. Even if they think they're cool or whatever, you think they're cool, this is that, it's an absolute hell the fuck no. Leave them people where they at or whatever. Don't let nobody into your space, because y'all see the girl was only supposed to have been there for a few days and it turned into 2.5 months. Never again. Will I ever let anybody live with me? Probably the fuck not. Never again. Because I feel like when you give a bitch this, they take this. But y'all, that was just an absolute no for me, y'all. Are me and, well, is me and Lemonade cool? No, y'all, we not cool, y'all. It's I have so many stories with her outside of the house that has happened, y'all. But basically, y'all, Lemonade just, it's just a no for me. She's not my cup of tea. I had to realize that. She's not my cup of tea. She was probably never was. She just probably was a cool bitch at the time because she probably needed somewhere to stay. But no, me and Lemonade do not talk. I haven't seen her since she quit the job or whatever. So once she quit, I think I seen her maybe like one time or whatever in the store. But other than that, nope. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for watching, and I'm out.